Hey everybody, it's Shaw Blackburn, the LoonWitch here, and welcome to Tarot Chat N Munch Season 3. 2023 is our year, and this is the first Friday of January. So, are you as excited as I am for Season 3? Today we're going to talk about all the ones in the tarot. And what do I mean by ones? Well, those are the cards that are designated a one. All of your aces in the minor arcana are ones, and in the major arcana, our one is the magician. Here he is, large and in charge, that magician. So we're going to talk about all of them, their significance, and how you can use them in readings. Today, the tarot deck that we're working with is the Aquarian Tarot, and this is by David Palladini. While this particular deck that I just showed you in the tin is not my first deck, the Aquarian Tarot itself was the very first deck that I purchased when I was a teenager. I'm happy to say that now it comes in this much smaller size, comes in a nice keepsake tin, it's very, very pretty, and I still work with it a lot today. So let's talk about the magician. The magician, he's the guy, he's got all the tools that he needs, he has all the skills that he needs. His struggle is more in bringing those tools and skills together. So sometimes, you know, we're looking at, I got a good reliable car, it takes me everywhere I want to go, but is it new enough? Does it have enough bells and whistles? And so we maybe go out and buy a new car as a result of, not so much that the car doesn't work properly, but because we want it newer, we want it nicer, we want it shinier. And the magician does the same thing. That's part of his struggle is, well, I have this item, maybe it doesn't work as good as it should, maybe it doesn't work as good as I would like it to. Also, with the magician, we have to look at the ego. And a lot of people say, when you're in a field of holistic healing, when you're in a field of spiritual guidance, you're not supposed to have an ego, right? But if you don't have an ego, how can you properly make decisions? Your ego is what helps us understand our reaction to fear, as well as questioning what we need to question and giving us strength and confidence. Like anything, too much of anything is not good, you know, so we need to find the balance there. But our magician, in a reading, depending on what's around him, he struggles to find the balance as well. He struggles to recognize that he has the skills. He struggles to recognize that he has adequate tools. And so these are the things that when we see that magician card come up, we want to question those things. Do I have the skills that I need? Do I have the tools that I need? How can I bring these two things together? Well, if I just collect tarot decks, I'm not even going to show you a picture of my collection, but if I collect tarot decks, how do I know which deck I should be reading with and working with? Personally, I let the decks tell me when I come into my space and I'm ready to do my readings for the day, or I'm ready to do a video for you. I just let the decks tell me who wants to come out and be seen. So I do have my favorites, of course, that I use more consistently, but for the most part, I come in and I just let them decide, I want to work with you today. I want to be in the spotlight today. And I don't question when I feel pulled to use a different deck. I just use it. And that's part of being the magician, is not questioning, just going with what you believe to be true. And we find that in a lot of other cards as well. But we're not here to talk about a lot of other cards. We're here to talk about all the ones. The rest of the ones in the tarot are all the aces of the minor arcana. So we have the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Cups, and the Ace of Pentacles. And those all represent new beginnings, a change. Oftentimes it's a positive change, something that's exciting, invigorating, right? It's not to the degree of the magician where you have the tools, you have the skill, but you have an awakening with the Ace of Swords. Let me just grab that. You have an awakening, you have an aha moment, you have an intellectual victory here. And that aha moment could be something like, I need to make a better decision about my health care. I need to make a better decision about what's going on in my mind and my heart and my soul. But the Ace of Swords is a decision-making card. It's saying to us, you're going to win. Here's an argument or a struggle or a challenge that you've had. Now you're going to be successful in overcoming that challenge. The Ace of Wands. So our Ace of Wands, remember that wands are about our social activity, our career, our passion, the driving force, energy. So this Ace of Wands may be saying to you, it's time to look at that job opportunity that's come your way. It's time to look at the new opportunity that you're seeing for yourself. And it's time to really embrace what that opportunity is going to be. The Ace of Cups is a new love, a new connection, a new relationship that's happening. The cup is running over, and you can see that the sun is rising up out of the cup in this image, right? So it's about, in this particular image, it's about awakening to a new feeling about something, a new connection to something. And then the Ace of Coins, or Pentacles, which we see here, this is about a windfall of money. It can also be about a new home. But remember, the key word is always about, it's about the newness. It's about the excitement of something that's happening. Numerologically speaking, when we look at the number 1, that character, it looks like a flagpole, right? With a little pennant hanging off of it. And it's independent. It doesn't need anything else. It stands out there on its own. It's proud to be out there on its own. And it knows where it is. So when you put your flagpole out and you're hanging your flag on it, you know what that flag represents. You know what you want it to represent and what it stands for to you. And that's all you need to know. That's all there needs to be about the situation. Whenever we see an ace in a reading or a magician in a reading that we're doing for somebody, even if it's for ourselves, we know that there's something happening. There's something new. There's something clicking into place for us, something that we have wanted to step out into, something we've wanted to grab hold of and do. We're going to get the opportunity to do that. They also, timing-wise, all of your aces represent the beginning of a season, or if when you look at your timing, you get a month told to you, it could be the beginning of that month. And there you have it. So one thing that I would like you to ponder is, this is homework, by the way. Anyone who's taken a class with me knows how much I enjoy giving homework. So, in the true fashion of how I teach the tarot, the magician and the Ace of Swords walk into a bar. What are they going to talk about? And I want you to create a conversation between the magician and each of the 4 aces in the minor arcana. Take a look at them. What are they saying to you? How do you feel about that conversation? Does it feel exciting? Does it feel new? Does it feel powerful? I hope that it does, and I hope that you follow through and enjoy the journaling process. If you want to learn more about me and you just stumbled on this YouTube video, you can check me out at my website, which is LoonWitch.com, LoonWitch.com. You can join my free online community at enchantedforestswc.com, and that is a mighty network. It's all about getting together and learning things and sharing knowledge and growing together as well. And it's free to join. There are a few paid things on there, but you don't have to do the paid things. There's plenty of content that's absolutely free. And until next month, I look forward to seeing you again. Be well.